What happens when a princess leaves behind the grandeur for safety? What does life look like for someone who fled to protect her children and herself from a looming threat? The story of Princess Haya takes an unexpected turn after one of the most publicized divorces in recent memory. A life once surrounded by unimaginable luxury, powerful figures, and royalty now shifts into a world filled with fear, secrecy, and resilience. Princess Haya's life is a captivating mix of royalty, tragedy, and strength. Her story has unfolded across several decades, involving not just personal heartbreaks, but also the highly publicized collapse of her marriage to the ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. In this essay, we will explore her early life, her marriage to one of the most powerful men in the Middle East, and the struggles she faced in a legal battle that had the world watching. As we detail these aspects, we will also reflect on her current life and the changes that have occurred in her children's lives as they've grown up. Princess Haya was born into Jordanian royalty, the daughter of King Hussein and Queen Aliyah of Jordan. Her early life was marked by a devastating tragedy that would shape her entire future. When Haya was just 3 years old, her mother died in a helicopter crash, leaving behind a young family. This event brought Haya closer to her father, King Hussein, who not only spoiled her, but also encouraged her love for horseback riding, a passion that would later play a key role in her life. Despite this loss, Haya grew up as a strong and independent woman, shaped by the royal values instilled in her during her upbringing. At the age of 20, Princess Haya encountered another significant moment in her life. She fell in love with Basil Assad, the eldest son of the Syrian president Hafez al-Assad. Basil was seen as the heir to his father's position and was being groomed to lead Syria. Haya and Basil bonded over their mutual passion for horseback riding, and they quickly fell in love. Tragically, their love story was cut short when Basil died in a car accident on his way to Damascus airport. This loss deeply affected Haya, and she spent the next decade largely keeping away from romantic relationships. The memory of Basil lived in her heart, and she carried his legacy with her through the years. Despite her early heartbreak, it was through her passion for horseback riding that Princess Haya eventually found love again. In the late 1990s, she met Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, at a horse competition in Spain. Sheikh Mohammed, a man 25 years older than Haya, was immediately captivated by her, and their relationship blossomed into a whirlwind romance. They soon married, and for Haya, this was her first marriage experience. However, Mohammed was already an experienced husband, with Haya becoming his 6th wife. He had numerous children from his previous marriages, many of whom had never been seen in public, as is customary in Arab societies where women often live in the shadows of their husbands or fathers. Haya, however, was different. From the beginning, she expected to be treated as an equal partner in her marriage. Despite being his favorite wife, Mohammed was still a controlling figure in their relationship. Yet for the first 15 years of their marriage, they appeared to be a happy and united family. They were frequently seen together at public events, holding hands and maintaining the image of a perfect couple. The public had no idea of the turmoil that was to come in the following years. The couple lived in a luxurious mansion in Dubai, with Haya enjoying privileges that other wives of the Sheikh did not have. She was the only one of his wives allowed to visit him at Zabil Palace without having to wait for him to come to her house. Their lifestyle was extravagant, with reports stating that they spent around $3 million on strawberries for the family and staff in the first few months of their marriage. However, beneath the surface, cracks in their relationship were forming, and by 2019, the fairy tale image shattered. That year, Princess Haya made a dramatic escape from Dubai, fleeing to England with her children. It was later revealed that Sheikh Mohammed had already divorced her in secret by saying talaq 3 times, an Islamic practice that allows men to dissolve a marriage. The Sheikh's use of talaq without Haya's knowledge only highlighted the extent to which their relationship had deteriorated. This shocking revelation, however, was just one part of a larger scandal that involved rumors of an affair between Haya and her British bodyguard. Sheikh Mohammed was reportedly furious upon learning of this affair and began issuing threats. Haya allegedly found anonymous threatening notes and even discovered a gun on her bed, with the safety off twice. Fearing for her life, Haya made the decision to flee the country and seek refuge in England. The legal battle that followed between Haya and Sheikh Mohammed became one of the most publicized divorces in modern history. Haya, fearing that the Sheikh would try to take their children back to Dubai, fought for full custody. During the court proceedings, it emerged that Sheikh Mohammed had wiretapped the phones of Haya and her lawyers, attempting to gain an advantage in the divorce case. This action severely damaged the Sheikh's reputation internationally. Queen Elizabeth II even stopped inviting him to royal events, including horse races, due to the scandal surrounding him. Despite Sheikh Mohammed's wealth and power, Haya ultimately won the legal battle. The court awarded her full custody of the children, and she received over $730 million in compensation, a sum that would not only cover her children's living expenses, but also provide lifelong protection for them. Part of this amount, reportedly around $2 million, was allocated for expanding the kitchen and building a pizza oven at her London home, where she now lives with her children. Haya also secured an additional $25 million for the horses she had purchased during her marriage, and over $100 million for the jewelry and designer clothes she had left behind in Dubai. Haya's victory in court didn't just secure her financial future, it also allowed her to escape the fear of losing her children to their father. During the court proceedings, it was revealed that Sheikh Mohammed had plans to marry their daughter, Al-Jalila, to Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in the future. Al-Jalila, now 16, has grown into a beautiful young woman, and many have noted how much she resembles her mother. The Sheikh has already married off several of his daughters to members of neighboring royal families, making the situation with Al-Jalila all the more concerning for Haya. Another of the Sheikh's daughters, Mahra, recently went through a high-profile divorce, further adding to the family's ongoing scandals. Since her escape and the legal battle, Princess Haya has kept a low profile, rarely appearing in public. However, in 2022, she made a notable appearance at the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II, where she was seen paying her respects alongside her uncle, Prince Hassan of Jordan. More recently, Haya has begun to re-emerge into public life. She and her children made a public appearance to celebrate the return of the yacht Maiden from around the world race. This event was significant for Haya, as her father, King Hussein, had funded the yacht's restoration many years ago. Haya's sponsorship of the yacht for its recent race was a tribute to her late father, and it marked the first time that she and her children had been seen in public together in 5 years. Today, Princess Haya lives with her children in a luxurious 12-bedroom estate called Castlewood House in Surrey. She also owns a mansion in an upscale area of London valued at around $135 million. Despite the luxurious surroundings, Haya still lives with the fear that Sheikh Mohammed might continue to harass her. At one point, he attempted to buy a property near her London home to keep an eye on her, but the court intervened, preventing him from doing so. Princess Haya's life has been filled with challenges, but through it all, she has demonstrated remarkable strength. From losing her mother at a young age to enduring the heartbreak of losing her first love, Haya has faced more than her fair share of hardship. Her marriage to Sheikh Mohammed brought both luxury and misery, and her eventual escape from Dubai was a testament to her courage in the face of overwhelming odds. Today, she continues to raise her children in safety, far from the dangers that once surrounded her in Dubai. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.